This show is clean, pretty much.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
Episode 653. Hi, I'm Mike Matthews, broadcasting from the last place on earth located somewhere in Podcastro Valley, California. Today, Madame Rootabega, Valentino, Bison Bentley, plus an amazing Into an interview with the beautiful Anna and Betty from the TNT show Private Lives of Nashville Wives, which can be seen Mondays at 11 p.m., 10 p.m. Central. Wait, what's this? Mike's Daily Podcast. There's some news about Taylor Swift that's gonna miss Mike's Daily Podcast. We'll also find out about that on today's show. Hey, yesterday there was that interesting thing that happened, and oh, by the way, I think I have to remind you, we went to Nashville real quick. It was to see all the foodies, and the brewmaster, he was going to get everybody sick because he makes this horrible root beer that is also highly poisonous, as you know. Mike's Daily Podcast. We really should tell him to stop making the root beer, I'm thinking. So, today's interview was done daily using Skype podcast, but I don't have a camera. Yeah! For me. Usually these Skype interviews I do, the people don't turn on their cameras, but Anna and Betty turned on their cameras, and I don't mind telling you they are beautiful. Wow, it was very distracting. I almost had to turn off the screen. I'm like, I can't look at these beautiful women and actually use my brain at the same time. So I did adapt. I went with it, and it was quite... I wish I had some device that could have captured the video, because just the Skype, them talking, I could have watched that show all day. That screen would have been great for me. So I told them they should get their own spin-off show. Anna and Betty are the first reality TV show stars I have ever spoken to. And yes, I've said some things about reality TV. For example, Biggest Loser. I got a bit upset with them since the winner this season looks so emaciated. However, Kathy Spaeth from Kathy's Corner, who has lost a lot of weight herself, told me, well, Mike, maybe it's because she started off, she's a small woman that really, if she lost a lot of weight, she would look that way anyway. And I'm like, if she's unhealthy, it's still bad. But I'm enjoying watching the Private Lives of Nashville Wives show because I, as I have said, have worked in country music radio. I worked in the early 90s, all the way through the mid-O's in country radio, and I have to tell you that early 90s era was fascinating because you had the Garth Brooks, you had groups like the Mavericks, which we'll find out a whole lot more about in just a minute in the Into an Interview. And I got to meet a lot of up-and-coming people like Brian White, who then sang with that Shania Twain on that massive song From This Moment On. And he is also featured prominently in the show Private Lives of Nashville Wives. His wife, Erica Page White, is on the show. And you just see a lot about Nashville and about that way of life. It's cosmopolitan in the country, but, you feel like you're in a massive city, yet it's so small town. It's fascinating. I love the whole Nashville vibe, as you heard from yesterday's show. And today's show, we'll get to find out a lot more about Nashville, too, with the lovely twin sisters, Anna and Betty. And they are from Miami, and I started working in radio in the late 80s, which was the huge Miami sound. Not only, of course, Gloria Estefan and the Miami Sound Machine, but there was the group Expose. Does anyone remember them? So funny. I love that song now. I hated it when it came out. I was like, oh, this is this horrible dance crap. Hey, turn on some more AC/DC, man. But I love that sound now. They had some great songs. Ooh, this was their little Rush homage. Today's Tom Sawyer. No, Expose had 3 women in it, and the busty woman sang this one. And then in the early 90s, it was sort of a Miami country scene because you had groups like the Mavericks. All you ever do is bring me down. We talk about that song in the interview, but we don't talk about one of the most incredible covers I've ever heard of a song, and that's the Mavericks doing their version of yes. So we'll get to that interview in just a moment, but look who just walked in. Hello, Michael Matthews. This is Madame Rootabega, and I love the Mavericks too. Yes, aren't they fantastic? The voice of Raul Malo is just amazing, and we're going to talk to his wife, Betty Malo, in just a little bit. I can't wait. I'll be here soon. Okay, usually we do a little skit here with all the characters from the podcast, but we're not going to do that today. We're just going to zip right through it. Excellent. Go to the next person. Okay, look who else just walked in.
Hello there, Mike. This is Valentino, the parking attendant.
And this is Bison Bentley. Do you know that?
Mike, we want to go somewhere, though, before you go into the interview day.
Yeah, we usually travel somewhere, either through time or through space. Let's see, today, why don't we travel through Frappuccino? Yes, the last place on Earth is traveling through an ocean of Frappuccino because I have been in a Frappuccino mood lately. Well, I am never out of a Frappuccino mood, but it has been getting a lot warmer here in Castro Valley, California, so it is definitely getting me into that chilled, blended drink mood. Michael Matthew, I love a good margarita. Oh, yeah, we talk about that in the interview, too.
Mike, what don't you talk about in the interview day?
We don't talk about Chris Christie.
That's a shame.
Well, he just didn't come up. Mike, I think that you should talk about Taylor Swift now. Do you know that? Why? I find her oddly attractive with her long neck and her chipmunk-like gaze. Do you know that? If I could talk to the animals. So, according to newsok.com, the 24-year-old singer has distanced herself from former best friend Selena Gomez, who's 20, has reconnected with Justin Bieber. Taylor Swift is disgusted that the pair are back together, cutting her off, tweeting that just last July, Gomez was, quote, the closest thing I've ever had to a sister. They should do a duet together, Selena and Taylor Swift. That'd be interesting. Maybe they record it in Miami. It, enhance the sound. Welcome to Miami. Well, Justin Bieber has sent Selena $10,000 in flowers, and he flew from Miami to McAllen, Texas to see her March 7th. 2 days later, Selena accompanied Justin Bieber to the South by Southwest Music Fest, where he sang his song, As Long As You Love Me. And there is a funny picture that was taken by a music critic who was at South by Southwest. This was on, what's that show that I love? At Midnight, right. They showed a picture of this music critic doing a selfie of her, and then she's got Justin Bieber behind her, and she's making this disgusted face, like, why is he here?
Mike, can we get out of this ocean of Frappuccino, please?
Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit sticky. Do you know that? First, you have to sing a song that came out of Miami.
Come on, shake your body, baby, do the conga. I know you can't control yourself any longer. Come on, shake your body, baby, do the conga. I know you can't control yourself any longer. Beat. Day.
Excellent. So what do you think about Justin Bieber doing a Shia LaBeouf? And what do you think of Taylor Swift, Selena Gomez? Email me, mikesdailypodcast@gmail.com. We read your comments on the section emails from email. Also email me there if you'd like to be a guest on the show or if you'd like to sponsor the show. mikesdailypodcast@gmail.com. There's also the website, mikesdailypodcast.com, a fantastic place to find great links like where to listen to the show in iTunes. Subscribe to the show in iTunes, and more people will find out about us if you do that. If you rate and comment the show there, it helps us out. What also helps us out is if you become a Facebook page liker. Like our Facebook page. And there's a link to that, mikesdailypodcast.com. If you like the Facebook page, when I post a new show, share that with your friends so that more people find out about the show. Another great way to support the show is through the Amazon deal of the day. If you click on that and buy something, which will be at a great discount, thus the name, that also supports the show. There are also links to where to find us on Twitter, Tumblr, we're on YouTube, and Yelp, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Stitcher, And we're on Mixcloud, too. That's a new place. Mixcloud.com/Mike's Daily Podcast. You can listen to the show there as well. There's also the blog and the daily podcast picture, all at Mike'sDailyPodcast.com.
Into an interview.
Oh my gosh, it's Betty Malo.
No, it's Anna.
Oops, sorry.
Just kidding, it's Betty.
Hello.
How come we can't see you?
Because I don't have a camera on this, and it's a audio podcast.
Oh, cool.
But-
Hi.
Hi.
Here's Anna. Anna, sit down.
But I'll send you pictures of me if you really want to know what I look like.
Well, are you single?
Yes.
Me too.
Woo! That is that Ana Margarita Fernandez?
It is. Wow, you got your facts down.
Hola, Ana.
Hola, papacito.
Oh, and let's bring Clementine in.
This is Clemmy.
Oh, the Boston Terrier. Oh, I do.
No, this is my English Bulldog, and the Boston Terrier is Pawnee.
She's not a Boston Terrier. She's a Frenchie, but everybody confuses her with the Boston Terrier.
Oh, my gosh. I have a boxer, so we all have similar animal.
Yes, we do. Terriers.
Look at that face. Oh, I'm seeing the face on Skype. It's fantastic.
She'll stay right here the whole time because her ego, she thinks like she is
The breakout star.
Yeah, mine is Shy. He runs away. What is yours again name? What's the dog's name?
Her name is Clementine.
Clementine.
Clemmy.
Like Oh My Darling.
Like Oh My Darling, exactly. Exactly.
And you are on TNT Mondays, 11 p.m.
TNT. Yes.
Yes, TNT, like the explosive device. Mondays, 11 p.m. and 10 p.m. Central. And it's Private Lives of the Nashville Wives. Yay.
Yay.
Well.
Yeah, we pushed it back and now we're getting too racy. It's getting juicy now.
What's it like for you guys with the cameras around all the time? How do you block them out and continue living your lives with them pretending they're not there type thing?
Honestly, Betty has a camera all the time with her. We've grown up that way with her, shooting photographs, filming, so it wasn't very different than another day in a life.
Oh, okay.
I'm kind of like a grandmother. I'm always taking photos.
Uh-huh.
When I'm in the room, everybody's like, run, she's going to start taking photos again. But I like having the memories.
So you're desensitized to the camera. That's good.
A little bit at this point.
And Betty, since I just wanted to tell you that I am a huge Mavericks fan, and I think I have all their albums. And my favorite.
I love the Mavericks. I love the Mavericks.
My favorite song, Oh Girl, Any Moment I may kiss your lips.
Your lips. Dun, dun, da, 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 da. Oh, what a thrill, right?
Yes.
Oh, what a thrill.
He's got such an amazing voice, your husband, Raul.
And it just seems to get better.
Wow.
Like, I'm in shock. You would think that now he might not hit these high notes.
Yeah.
But he gets better and better. It's wild.
And I never met Raul, but because I used to work in country radio, I met Flaco Jimenez, who's on that.
Cool.
All you ever do is bring me down.
Well, guess what? There's a new kid replacing Flaco Jimenez. His name is Max Malo, our youngest.
Oh, he's into the accordion.
He's an incredible accordion player and just had a debut this year with the Mavericks at South, and I think in Austin. And he plays Volver. It's on YouTube.
Oh, I'll have to look that up. Wow.
It is. He is so cute. I mean, it's going to make me cry right now. But yes, I have a son that is going to replace Flaco pretty soon.
Well, I saw in the clip that your sons like to break things in your house. Because you got 3 of them.
Yes. Yes. Everything here in this house is broken. Nobody that has 3 boys won't misunderstand that. If you have 3 kids in your house, things will be breaking all the time.
I have one word. Spackle. Get lots of spackle.
Oh, yes. And wood glue.
Yeah. You know. Anna, I read your single, and we talked about that, so I was just wondering what what I should know if I was dating you. Bachelor number 1. If I was dating you, what would it be like? Just like the dating game I was imitating.
Well, there would never be a dull moment.
I bet.
I mean, part of my Cuban culture, I'm very fiery and passionate. So, not to toot my own horn, it would be a lot of fun and unforgettable.
Woo!
And I want to chime in here on this. This is Betty. This is a spoiler alert. You're the first to know this. But upcoming soon in one of these episodes, you're going to see what it's like to go out on a date with Anna.
Oh, awesome.
That is a spoiler alert.
It is a spoiler alert. You're the first to know. But you know what? It is hilarious. And it is
very steamy
and entertaining.
Ooh, wow. Oh, I'm excited, as you can tell. Private Lives of Nashville Wives. That's an upcoming episode. We'll see Margarita Fernandez. I like throwing the margarita in there because those are so good, aren't they?
Oh, yes. Our favorite.
Wait, which one is the painter?
I am Betty.
Oh, okay. And you like the ocean. I saw in the clip about you were talking about the ocean, and I liked your paintings. They look really nice. Where did you learn that?
I developed a technique. I've always painted, and I started developing a technique with gilding. So the blue that you see in that painting is actual real gold with crushed lapis on it.
Oh.
And I now I developed it on leather. So in my jewelry line, Bad Couture, I have a lot of gilded items.
Ah, I see. Okay, and that's the Bad
Couture, my jewelry line, an accessory line.
Wow.
That's rockin'. It's a rockin' type of accessory line.
And you guys drive around on the scooters.
Love it, love it.
And
it's crazy. We ride around this town day after day in the warm, and when it's warm weather. I have my dog in the basket. I pimped out my scooter. I bedazzled it. I put speakers on it. So if you can't see us coming, you can definitely hear us coming.
I want to go to Nashville just to see that. Maybe Anna's going to come zooming by any second.
Exactly.
You won't miss it.
And wait, so Anna, you have the Boston Terrier?
She's a French Bulldog.
She
looks like a Boston Terrier, but she's a Frenchie.
And what was her name?
Pawnee, like the Indian.
Ah, okay. Pawnee and Clementine, do they get along?
Yes.
They love each other. They get along about as good as Betty and I. There's good moments and bad moments.
If I lived in Nashville, I would take my boxer, Basil, and we would go to the dog park and let them run around. They'd have a fun time.
But come on. Come today.
I'm all the way in California.
So what? Get on a plane.
I have an extra scooter you can ride around.
Woo! Well,
we'll let you ride Raul's scooter but you can't tell him.
Raul's got a scooter?
Oh, yes.
He traded in his Ducati, his BMW, and just, he wanted to fit into our scooter club.
Wow. Well, I can see why. You guys have quite a pack going on. You're like the rowdy Nashville gang of the Malos and Fernandez.
Yes, we're the party starters.
So, what do you guys do when it gets really humid in Nashville? Do you put up? Do you like it or
we fight? We fight. The humidity makes us fight.
I see. Okay, so that makes it more interesting because I read that you're either fighting or you're having a good time together. Like now, I see you're having a good time together. But if
wait till we end this call, we're gonna get in the ring.
Wow. So I'm an only child. I'm missing out on all this. My life is quite boring compared to yours. Except that I'm talking to you two. So it's just gotten exciting.
Well, I can give you the 3 boys if you want.
Oh.
You want the boys?
And one of them's an accordion player.
One's a drummer and one's a basketball player.
Oh. Wow. That's so the drummer and the accordion player, maybe we can start a band. I do a little keyboard. We could do our own thing.
Yes, I think that's a great idea. You want me to fly them out there?
No,
COD.
Well, hey, let me tell you something, Mike. The Mavericks are about to hit California I think this April they have a bunch of shows lined up out there.
Ooh.
Maybe we can do a big contest to get a chance to win tickets to one of the shows.
Yes. Oh, that'd be fun. The Mavericks rock. They are so great. That'd be great to see Raul sing.
Oh wow! And this tour, it's their 25-year celebration reunion tour, and it is off the charts.
Wow. Okay. Well, I want to go see that. Definitely.
What city do you live in?
I live in right next to in the Bay Area, near San Francisco.
Well, they're playing San Francisco.
Well, there we go. A San Francisco contest to see the Mavericks.
That's right. Let's do it.
Let's see. What should we do? Name? No. Oh.
Tweet the most one of the nights that the episodes are airing to get a chance to win tickets in San Francisco to the show.
Ah, perfect. What's your Twitter?
At Betty Malo.
At Betty Malo. Okay, so they should, when the show is playing on Monday night.
Tweet me the most.
Tweet you the most at Betty Malo. And you could win tickets to see the Mavericks in San Francisco.
Yes, and you have to do hashtag Nashville Wives.
Hashtag Nashville Wives. Mm-hmm. All right, so at Betty Malo and Whoa, I just came up.
Hashville.
That sounds
a new name, a new term, Hashville.
That sounds like a fun place. Hashville. Welcome to Hashville.
Oh, boy.
Dude,
that's right, man.
Nashville Wives. Okay, great. I might even enter that. It's oh wait, I can't. But yeah, you should whoever's listening should do that right now or the night of the show.
Yeah, Mike, and maybe we can get you to do a podcast with the Mavericks right before that show.
I would love that. Wow. What's a question I could ask Raul that would really embarrass him?
Ooh.
Something about his hair?
You could ask him that. Ask him maybe something about
That's Betty talking. She would know the best.
I could get him in a lot of trouble. And you could get me in a lot of trouble if I
Come on, spit it out.
I'm thinking I just don't want to spit something out and really have to pay for it later.
Oh, yeah, we don't want that.
Yeah, ask him maybe about the pig roast.
Oh. Anna just looked at you with ooh, that is a good one.
It is. Yeah. Or you could ask him which one of the twins is a better scooter rider.
Oh, okay. Pig roast, scooter rider. I'm guessing it's... I'm thinking Anna, because she's kind of... She seems more like a speed demon. Are you more on, laid back, Betty?
I think you're right there.
Although, wait, being a slower scooter driver would actually make you better in some ways because you're being more careful.
Exactly. She likes to always say, I'm the better rider, I'm not a daredevil, so I take more precaution.
I'm just a rule breaker.
You are, Anna.
I am a rule breaker. Always have been, always will be.
I can't wait to see how that date goes on the show.
Oh, boy.
Get ready. It is hilarious. You can ask Raul. If you want to ask Raul a question, maybe bring that date night up.
Oh, okay. Bring up the date night. Hey, Raul, how did that date night go with Anna?
Yes, do that. Ask him that.
My friend, you are opening up a can of worms.
Oh, no. Well,
it'll be good.
So how far back was that date night filmed? Was that just fairly recently, or was that in the middle of the summer?
Middle of the summer.
Oh, okay. And so do you guys fight? Do you try to get out of Nashville when it's humid? You like beaches, don't you, since you're from Miami?
Yeah, we love beaches, but this summer we spent most of the summer filming, so we were stuck here with the humidity. We didn't go anywhere this summer.
Okay.
We filmed.
I lived in Huntsville, Alabama, so I used to drive up to Nashville a lot to get away. It was only an hour and a half away. And the humidity, I remember that. Wow. But now...
It's horrific.
But Nashville has changed since I was in that area because it's gotten more foodie. There's like more cool restaurants and stuff that have opened.
Oh, yes, there's a lot of great restaurants and a lot of great music. And, you know, we have two of the best places for the symphony and the Ryman concert halls here. And you're definitely right about the food. We have a chef here in town that's won 2 James Beard Awards. Oh. So that's pretty excellent. That puts us on the map. And then, of course, we've got, you know, our Southern cooking. We're home of the Goo Goo Cluster and sweet tea.
Oh, Goo Goo Cluster. That's right. That's that chocolatey thing.
Yeah, the Goo Goo Cluster. That's what put us on the map.
And I think there must be so much caffeine in the sweet tea. I remember when I lived in the South, I'd have a glass of sweet tea, and I'd be so like, oh, I feel better. Wow, let's go run a mile. Woo! You know,
not in the humidity, though.
Yeah. That, ugh.
It's wild to, I've lived here now 22 years, wow. And it is wild to see how much Nashville has exploded. It's huge. There's so much going on here now. It's wild.
I heard it's like a Silicon Valley. You know, it's so much has exploded and industry and everything. Nashville is just doing really well.
What I always say about Nashville is that it's the home of the modern day Renaissance man and woman. You know, it's a very common thing to, you know a doctor by day that's a drummer by night, or a carpenter by day and a singer by night. Men and women alike, whether it's in music or in the arts, media. But that's everybody here is a little bit of both, and that's really, really cool about this city.
Everybody's got two multi-talented in Nashville.
Yes.
So you two are both extremely beautiful, and I can imagine if I saw one of you, you know, I'd probably lose control of my legs. But if both of you were in the same room, I'd melt into the floor. How do you prevent that from happening when, like, because your beauty is so insane?
Well, you may see some of that on the date night. Maybe that's another spoiler alert.
Ooh.
But actually, sometimes it's a disadvantage. Thank you, first of all, for the compliment. But I find it, being single, that sometimes, you know, nice guys, or a lot of guys, they don't even want to come up and talk to me because they're a little bit intimidated.
Oh. Yeah. No, I get intimidated, so I'd probably just be like, I'd run away. I'd be like, ah! And
I don't think so. No, I do not believe that.
No, you know, you guys have given me confidence, so now I will never back down. I'll just come. So what should I go? Should I go like, hey, how you doing? Something like that?
Exactly. Hey, how you doing? And then we're going to talk back like that to you.
That would be great. All right, well,
I'm going to come meet you in San Francisco.
Yes, I will do that. Maybe I'll bring my dog. You could beat the boxer. But I would love to meet you, and I promise I won't melt into the carpet when I meet you.
We won't allow you to do that.
And is there something not seen on camera that you wanted to dish about? Something we haven't picked? I'm sure the cameras pick up everything, but is there like a little, ooh, they didn't... That would have been fun if they got that on the
Yeah, luckily I kept my cool and didn't, like, blow my lid on camera.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
When we signed up for this, if the cameras are rolling, that's usable footage. So
okay.
Don't do anything that you don't want them to use.
And had you been on any... This is the first show that you've been on, isn't it? Or have you done other sort of interesting... reality follow you around type things?
Never. This is a first time for both of us. For, you know, our families, we've never done anything like that.
Well, you guys are so fun to watch. Do you have any plans for St. Patrick's Day?
Oh, yes. We have Irish backgrounds.
Really?
Our family moved from Ireland to Cuba.
What?
And yes.
That is crazy.
My grandmother's maiden name is McNenny, and actually our great-great-grandfather was the first American to reside in Cuba.
Oh my God, you guys, wow, what a background.
So when we were little, we always were on the first float for St. Patrick's Day parade in Miami. So my mom now is trying to build a float with her friends to get us to go down Broadway on
St. Patty's Day.
Oh, I hope the cameras pick that up. That would be neat to see.
You better be wearing green or you're going to get pinched.
The way Betty said that, she shook her head like, watch out. I think a pinch from you would be fun, though. I think it...
Especially where I pinch you.
Well, I didn't see the camera, and I didn't see who said that last
Betty
part.
did.
Oh, Betty did it. Oh, okay. I'm going to be in trouble with Raul. And
He's used to our shenanigans.
that was an Irish word. Shenanigans. Wow. You guys, so you have Cassie Chapman, who's married to Gary Chapman on the show. Erica Page White, married to Brian White. I met him years ago when he was first starting out. And then there's the Jenny Terrell, who's got the Living Social thing going on. And then Sarah Davidson, who's married to Dallas Davidson, who's written songs like, oh yeah, honky tonk, badonka donk. And what is, so had you guys all met before the show? All these
Nashville is 1 degree of separation. This is Anna speaking. I hadn't met the ladies, but I kind of knew of them. And I have friends that are great friends of theirs. So it really wasn't like you were meeting someone that you didn't really know very well. There was we were able to study each other and ask our friends, tell me about this one, tell me about that one. But we didn't go in all, knowing each other as best friends.
Probably by the end of the show, you'll be best friends. Or maybe you're best friends now.
Yeah, we're all really good friends now. We had to kind of go through those initial, hiccups.
Some of them really pissed me off, I gotta say. Pretend I didn't say that.
Yeah, and one cries all the time. It's like, stop crying or I'm going to smack you.
Yeah, that can be annoying.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay to show your emotions, but you get it together. Let's move on, right? Type thing. Buck up.
Yeah, buck up. I can't listen if you cry all the time.
In Nashville, you say cowboy up, right? Or is that something we say here? I forget. Or is that Texas? Cowboy up.
Texas.
Maybe that's what it is.
Mm-hmm. It sounds like Texas.
Well, I think you guys are so fascinating to watch, and you're on Facebook, facebook.com/Anna and Betty, and that's Anna with one N.
That's right.
And Private Lives of Nashville Wives is on TNT Mondays at 11 p.m., 10 p.m. Central. You guys, I can't wait to meet you in San Francisco when you come for the Mavericks. And they're
Mike, maybe we can go out on a date.
Oh, yeah.
Please marry her. Somebody needs to just, marry Anna and...
Well, I have to disclose that I've been married before. And that my ex-wife also was Latina.
Ooh, you like the spicy ladies.
She was actually just like, half Irish, half Puerto Rican.
No way!
Oh, wow. Very similar to us.
Her mom Irish, her dad Puerto Rican. I'm still really good friends with the family, and just I love that mix. That's so many different cultures all coming together. It's great.
It is. It's a heated mix.
So that means corn, beef, and cabbage, and then paella?
Yes!
Rad! I'm coming over. Good luck with the show, and have fun with it.
Thank you so much, and it's been so awesome speaking with you.
Yes, it has. You're so nice.
Thank you. As we go outside of the last place on earth where we bring you Mike's Daily Podcast somewhere in Podcastro Valley, California, I'm such a goof around beautiful women. I lose cognitive ability. I cannot cogitate. Instead, I just drool late. I have a lot in common with my boxer.
And here's today's podcast picture.
And you can see what Betty Malo and Ana Margarita Fernandez look like in the podcast picture there at MIKEs-DAILY-PODCAST.com. Michael Damasio, I enjoyed that interview. It was so funny to see you blushing. Yes, I got a little bit. You know what? I don't know if I was blushing from that or all that Frappuccino I drank from that ocean of Frappuccino. Yes, Michael Damasio. It was a huge mess. That is why I brought someone to help out. Oh, Mike, this is Floyd the Floorman. And this is too big a mess. I'm not going to take care of this. Quitter. Tomorrow, we will have our first interview from the Stitcher Radio App Studios in San Francisco. I'll be speaking with a new Portland band called Bed. Yes, Bed. And we'll also hear from Chely Shoehart, Floyd the Floorman. You'll be back. I'm not cleaning up this mess, though. All right. And John Deere, the engineer.
Hey, Floyd, it's good to see you, Dave.
Oh, Valentino, it's been a while. How are you, Bison? I'm all right. Do you know that? Hey, why don't we all go and get a beer from one of the local microbreweries. I called it a Michael brewery, but it's a microbrewery.
Mike, you're the only one that finds that amusing.
Usually that's true.
Mike's Daily Podcast is written and produced and performed by Mike Matthews. His podcast is super easy to find. Download or listen to his show and read his blog at MIKEs-DAILY-PODCAST.com. Email Mike now at MIKES-DAILY-PODCAST@gmail.com. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Let me be the one.